Back in my crappy office, which is now just my home office since I've moved back to the real office. Alright, so yesterday was a total, what did Sir Law say? Flaming failure, which it really was. So I'm done effing around with trying different things for now. I'm going to go back to what worked, and I'm going to roll out another series. So one of the things that caught my, I won't say caught my attention, but made me think a little bit, was a comment that I made about the ladder and how the ladder didn't work for me and how I was going to put the ladder back in the shed. That's what when Waylon responded. And I said, yeah, I better just put the ladder back in the shed. He goes, yeah, unless you're going to play with a $2,000 bankroll, you shouldn't ladder, I think is what he said. But the way I heard it was, if you can't run with the big dogs, stay on the porch, right? So I'm like, okay, well maybe the $500 bankroll is not enough for the $25 level. So let's kick it down a notch and let's go to the $15 level, same $500 bankroll, and let's see if that plays any better. Mathematically on win craps, about the same. I tried putting in the prop bets on win craps, and Dr. Don't Pass One was right. Well, I mean, we knew the odds on those were poor anyway, but yeah, it definitely takes it down a couple orders of magnitude as far as profitability, so definitely not something you want to do for a hedge. I think the hedge on the 4 is still a good idea because I hate getting whacked on those come-outs, but again, it's not as good as not hedging. So anyway, so let's try $500 bankroll. So how are we going to do this color-wise? So let's do, since we're going to be playing a $15 level, let's do 200 in nickels. All right, so there's 200 in nickels. And then we'll do 3, 4, 5. And then we'll do another 25 in dollars. All right, so there's 20 and 5. So we got 205, 225, 345. All right. That's the way we'll start this one. See how that goes. Probably shouldn't get into the quarters, but that's all right. All right, so there's our 205, and there's our 20. All right. All right. And they dropped the frickin' trash can in the road. Okie doke. Now we got somebody watching already. That's good. Early for most people. Okay, so we're going to start with $15 Don't Pass. We're not going to lay any odds. We're not going to lay anything on the 4 or 10 to hedge. So what are we doing differently? That's really it. So we're going back to what worked before and see if we can repeat it. So now the 6 and 8, the jury's still out on the 6 and 8, whether I want to play them or not. So on the 6 and 8, we have a 2.7%, 2.8% advantage. But obviously we see more 6s and 8s, so we get bumped out. And you know, my thinking was, even though we have an advantage, it's a small advantage, and you know, because it eats into my bankroll from a bankroll preservation standpoint, maybe I don't want to play those, but we still have an advantage. So I'm thinking we should just play them and take our whacks on the 6 and 8 versus the 7. So on the 9, 5 and 9, we got a 5.55 or 5.6% advantage with the 7. And then on the 4 and 10, we have an 8.3% advantage. So it does make perfect sense to bang the 4 and 10, you know, with the lay odds, because we do have the greatest advantage on the 4 and 10. So I'm still going to stick with that, and I'm going to try to maybe modify my lay odds a little bit if I need to recover, I'm just going to keep doing that because that's what I've been doing. The question's going to be, do I go, when do I go heavy? When do I go with max odds, which for the $15 would be $90, right? So anyway, I'm still not sure about that. For now, we'll just keep going what we've been doing, and I'll just double it. So $30 in lay odds on the 4 and 10, and if I feel the roll count has gone significantly long between sevens, maybe I'll push that up to $50. Lay odds on the 4 and 10. And then the max odds would just be if I'm getting whacked and I'm looking to recover, I'm willing to gamble a little bit more on seeing a 7 before a 4 or 10. All right, so we're on the 8, and we're just going to roll it out. Here we go. And we got an 8. And that's the churn. All right, so we're going to get knocked off on that $15. Back out for 15. We're not chasing anything. All right, so now we're on the 6. Equally probability numbers, sister number. Let's see if we can get a 7 now. We got a 5. Oh, and I wanted to set my alarm. Oh, crud. Can I do that while I'm recording? I don't think I can. Son of a gun. Well, that was one of the things that came out of my marathon session on the ship was I wanted to make my alarm visible to my smartwatch on my wrist. That was a 3. And set it for the max time. So it'll start buzzing me, when my alarm goes off. And I know to stop. 639. All right, 6410, because that 6-hour session, that was just stupid ridiculous. And I'm still paying for it. My back is still killing me. 628. 516. So that's 2 times we got knocked off the 6 and 8. And that's exactly the reason that I'm thinking that I want to hedge those with a place bet. So at the $15 level, that would be an $18 place 6 or 8. And if we hit the 7, we would lose $3. And if we hit the 6 or 8, we would win $5, right? $6, right? Because the 18 is going to pay 21 less the 15, so we'd make $6 on a point hit, or lose $3 on the 7. But we're not making money both ways like we were when we were doing it before. So I don't know. I don't know if it's worth the risk. I don't know that there was a significant difference in the 100,000 sessions on WinCraps. 314. All right, so now we're on a 4, which is a good number for us. So we're going to start with a $30 in lay odds. And we got a 10. Yeah, that session yesterday, man, oh man. When I got back close to even, I should have just stopped. And the way I was getting whacked on the 4 and 10. 549, but I didn't. And then I got then I was in a lot of pain. It was very painful, and so again, I didn't pay attention to my trigger, 426, and I just kept playing, and ultimately we ended up losing it all. Boxcars, 12. Seven out, 61. All right. So that's going to pay us 30, right? 15 for our 30 here, 15 flat. So it's going to pay us 30. We'll take that. Take this back down. Here we go, coming out. And we got a 6 again. All right, so we're on the 6. And we got an 8. Water, the elixir of life. All right. Here we go. And we got a 9 meter. And we got a 3 craps. All right, so what time is it? 8:30, 8:25 actually. So we'll go till 5 to 9. All right, 7 out. That time we got off of it successfully. That's going to pay us 15. Should we do, so that's going to pay us 15. I'm going to do 25 for 10, just so I don't end up with a whole rack full of red in there. Here we go, coming out. And we got to come out 7, so it's going to be a loser. $15 loser. Another 7. Yeah, those 7s, man, they do seem to come in spurts. I'm wondering if maybe after the first 7 I lay. No, good thing I didn't, because there's a 4. All right, so another $30. Here we go. 9, neater. So we got $30 in lay odds on our $15 don't pass. 7 out, there we go. That's a winner for us. So we'll get back our $30. This goes back in our rack. And we're coming out. All right, so for $15, if I'm looking, ah, damn, come out 7 again? Son of a biscuit. All right, so if we're looking for 5 units, which should be the same denomination, you know, what is that, 50, 75? So we're looking for a $75 bump to our $500 bankroll. That's our win goal. All right, 5, fever. All right, so we're on the 5. And we got an 11. So I need to get my lammers in there so I can keep track of where we are. 7 out. There we go. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. So again, I'm not sure if that was playing beyond the bankroll, how that really factors into it. Didn't seem to really change the mathematical percentage, the win rate, or the return rate, you know, within WinCraps for that 100,000 session. So intuitively, it seems like it should be better because I have more money to play with. All right, so we're coming out. 6, another 6. All right, so we're on a 6. And here we go. Looking for a 7. We got a 9, neater. And we got a 5. Got a 3. Just looking for a nice random roll. 6. There's a frickin' 6. We're going to get knocked off of that one. Back out for 15. Coming out. 7. Come out. Oh my goodness. Come out 7. 15 bucks. That is not fun. 10. All right. So now we got an opportunity down at the other end. So we're on the 10. Let's see if we can get off the 10 with a win. $30 in lay odds. Here we go. And we got a 9, neater. And we got a 6. And we got a 10, so we did not. 6-4. All right, so that is $45 down. Back out for 15. 4. All right, so we're on the 4. I'm going to do max odds on the 4. Oh, it's 90 now, right? All right, so we got 75, 85, 90. All right, so there's our $90 in lay odds. That's going to pay us 45 if we get a 7. We got a 9. We got a 10. We got a 5. 5 again. 8. 10. 7 out. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. All right, so it's going to pay us 45. So we'll do 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 45 for our 90, and then 15 flat. All right, so that'll replenish our nickels. And that goes back in. And there we go. All right, so we are not out for that. Okay, back out for 15. Here we go. Coming out. 7, come out 7. Lovely. So we're going to lose 15. 5, fever. All right, so we're on a 5. And we got a 6. All right, so we got 350 out there. We got 400, 425, 450. All right, so we're at 450 plus the 15 we got at the table, 465. Plus probably over there 475. So we're down a quarter. 7, winner. Okay. So we'll get 15 on that one. And we're coming out. 7, you son of a biscuit. Come out 7. So we give that 15 back. I'm going to 2 craps. No, 11. Of course. All right, we'll give them 15 bucks back. And we got an 8. So we're on 8. Looking for a 7. Looking for a 7. There's the 3. Where the hell were you on the come out? Boxcars, 12. Double on the bubble. 2 craps. Again, could have used you on the come out. 9, Neener. 63. 3 craps. Now they're just taunting me. 6. 3. 9. Looking for big red. 2. Wow. Guess we shouldn't expect to see those anytime soon. 10. 'And that's the thing. It's like, okay, so a 2, a 2 and a 12. There was a 10 again. 2 and a 12. You should expect to see them once every 12 rolls, right? 5. Right? No, 1 out of 36. Only one way to roll it, right? So you should only see it once every 36 rolls. And look at all the 2s and 3s we just saw. 12. There's our 7 out. That's the one we really wanted to see. That's the only one that matters. All right, so it's going to pay us 15 that we lost on that 11. Here we go, coming out. 9, Neener. All right, so we're on the 9, looking for a 7. And we got an 8. And we got a 6. Yeah, I definitely like streaming this live because then I don't have to worry about uploading it. It makes it a lot easier. Boxcars. 1 out of 36 rolls should be a boxcars. 9 point hit. All right, so we're going to lose that 15. Back out for 15. on the 8. All right, here we go. Looking for a 7. Got it. 6-1. PSO on the 8. If we're going to get one, that's the way we want to see it. Don't draw it out. Just give it to me. Here we go. Coming out. 10 down at the end. Okay, well, that's a good number for us. Let's see if we can make some magic. All right, so we're going to do $30 in lay odds on the $15. Okay, let's see if we can get a 7 before a 10. Oh, right off the damn table, Scott. Oh, and there was a 7. Look at that. I hate it when that happens. All right. Try to keep it on the table, sir. Hey, we got a 7 again anyway. Awesome. All right, so we're off to 10. That's going to pay us 30. So we'll do a quarter and a nickel for that one, all right? Because we're going to get 15 for our 30 and 15 flat. Back out that. All right, and then we'll put this over here and that over there. And we are coming out. Here we go. And we got a 6. All right, so we're on a 6. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 75, 4, 475, 85, 95. All right, so we're back to even. 4, right? 3, 75, 4, 75, 85, 95. Yeah, back to even plus a little bit. All right, here we go. 9, neater. Looking for that 7. Oh, thank heaven. Give me a 7. So really, the key to this strategy is the 4s and 10s, right? Because that's where we're pushing our advantage. So those are the ones you want to see, and those are the ones you want to win on, obviously. And we should win on them more than we lose. 6, 4, 10. 5, fever. So, you know, the math of this strategy is sound, is solid. Just got to put some limits on time because, you know, I'm not always going to be up at the end of the time where I feel like I'm still able to put forward the energy to keep track of it and play. 3, 2, 5. And I think for me that's key. 3. So next session I will set the alarm on my phone for half an hour and then we'll see where we're at in a half an hour. 6, 3, 9. Just to see, I want to see how it actually goes off on my watch. 6, 4, 2, 6. That we did not want to see. All right, so we're off to 6. We are going to pay our $15. We're going to go back out for $15, which we're assuming is a table minimum here. All right, coming out. There's a 3 craps. Thank you. I knew it was in there. We saw it. All right, so that's going to pay us 15. So we'll put that back out. Here we go, coming out. How about a 2 craps to go with that 3 craps? That would be nice. Look at that. Look at that. The frickin' Dice Whisperer strikes again. All right, $15. 2 craps. Coming out. Here we go. 9. Neener from Pasadena. All right, so we're on the 9. And we are looking for a 7. Oh, give me a 7. 8. 6, 2, 8. All right, got another 15 minutes to play. 8. 10 down at the end. Puppy paws. 6, hard 6. Crabs. 4, Little Joe from Kokomo. 6, easy 6. 6 came easy. No field 6. 8, square pair, hard 8. No field 8. 9, center field 9. That is a loser for us. All right, so we're going to lose that 15. Go back out for 15. Coming out. We got a 6. All right. We got a 6. It was a quick hit. Down another 15. Out for 15. Coming out. Boxcars, nothing for us. 4. Square, no, not square pair. Ballerina, 2-2. All right, so back out for $30 and lay odds on the 4. Let's see if we can get a 7 before we see another 4. Just that simple. 6. Hard 6. 8. No field, 8. Mix them up. 5. Fever, no field, 5. 4. Boo. All right. So we're going to lose that 45 bucks. Here we go. 15. Coming out. 4 again. All right, so we're on a 4. I'm going to go max odds, which is 90, 75, 85, 90. All right, let's see if we can get a 7 this time. I should track the rolls to see where I'm at in the cycle between 7s. There's our 7. 5, 2. We're all through. All right, so it's going to pay us 45. All right, so we'll do that again. Well, we'll just do it with a quarter. 25, 35, 45 for our 90, and then 15 flat. All right, so this can go back in our rack. Back in our rack. Got 15 out there, and this all goes back in our rack. There we go. All right, coming out. 11, quick loser. All right, so we're going to lose 15 on that one. Coming out. 7, come out 7. God dang, it sure does seem like they come in streaks like that once they start hitting. 10, 6, 4, 10. All right. So we're down at the end. We just saw a 7, so we can't use that rationale. But we're going to do our $30 in lay odds. Just because we're going to try to take advantage of our 8% edge we have over the 10. 516, 314. All right, come on. Come on, big red. 5, 325. 11, yo. All right. 7 out, there we go. 5, 2, we're all through. All right, so it's gonna pay us $30, and we'll take that in a nickel. So we get 15 for our 30 and 15 flat. All right. So we got 425, 450, 500. No, 425, 475, 485, 495. So we're still right there at even. So for all of that time, we're even. 9, Nina? No, maybe even plus $5, whatever. All right, so we're on the 9. Looking for a 7. Got a 6. All right. Got a 10, 6, 4. Got a 10. Got a 6. Looking for a 7. Got a 3. Got a 4. Got an 11. Got a 5, fever. 8, square pair. 4, Little Joe. 8. 8. 8. 7 out. There we go. 6-1. We're all done. All right, so that's going to pay us 15. Coming out. 9, neater. Back on the 9. All right, looking for another 7. Got a 9. It's not what we wanted. Give that one up. Back out for 15. Coming out. Doesn't get much simpler than this strategy, boys and girls. All right. 3 craps. Winner, give me that 15 back. How about a 2 craps to go with that 3 craps? Nope, 7. Bastard. Bastard. Give it, take it, give it, give it, give it, take it. 3, look at that, see? Give it, take it, give it. All right. Give me that 15 back. Wow, get out there on a point. Let me keep it this time. 10. All right, that's a good point for us, maybe. We got the best odds on that one. Let's see if we can hit it. Hit the 7, that is, not the 10. All right, $30 in lay odds. Here we go. We got a 6. No field. 6. Easy 6. And we got a 3. Easy doozy. All right. What do we got? We got a 5. Fever. No field. 5. 10. Oh, boo. We did not want to see the 10. Son of a biscuit. All right. That's 45 down on that one. Out for 15. All right. We got another 6 minutes left, and I'm calling this session. See where we're at. 6. On the 6. Here we go. And we got a 2. Bullets. Aces in both places. 2 craps. Oh, 6. Not surprising. All right, so we got knocked off the 6. Going to lose that. 15. Go back out for 15. All right, give me something I can put some money on. Hey, Jay. What's going on, brother? Hey, Bam. Morning. 4. All right, there we go. All right, gave me a number I can push on. So let's do max odds, which is $90 at this level. 75, 85, and 5. $90 in lay odds. All right, here we go. Come on, 7. Boxcars. 12. Double on the bubble. 8. 62. 9. Neener. Looking for big red. Come on, big red. 9 again. 54. 5, fever. No field, 5. Come on, looking for a 7. 6, that is not a 7. 5 again. Fever. There we go. 5, 2, we're all through. Thank goodness. All right, so we're going to get 45. So we'll do 25, 35, 45 for our 90, and we're going to get 15 flat. There we go. All right, so we'll put, oh, we got to leave that 15 out there, don't we, if we want to play another hand. All right, so there's that. There's that. There's that. And this all goes back in our rack. Okay. So what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 4, 5. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 450, 475, 500. So we're still up a little bit, not much. And we got about 4 minutes left in this session. All right, coming out. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. 6. On the 6. Yeah, so I went back to what I had done on the previous 60 sessions, and I'm just trying to see how it rolls out at the $15 level as opposed to the $25 level with the $500 bankroll. And I commented earlier that, when I was doing the ladder, and how ladders really rarely ever work for me, and Waylon made a comment about, needing a $2,000 bankroll. And I said, yeah, well, I guess I need to put the ladder back in the shed, was my response to that. And he goes, yeah, it probably should. I think that was his response to my response. But it just got me thinking. It's just like, and again, in my mind, I'm hearing, if you can't run with the big dogs, stay on the porch, right? And so I'm thinking, well, maybe 500 is too little for the $25 level. I like playing at the $25 level, but is that just because I feel like I'm going to get my 5 units quicker and makes me feel like a high roller because I'm playing with the $25? I don't know. I don't know what the psychological, implications are of playing at the $25 level, but really if we can play at the $15 level, still looking for 5 units. 5 units would be $75. I'm okay with that, right? So, all right, here we go. Coming out. Oh, we're on the 6. Sorry, we're not coming out. We're already out on a point. Okay. 9, 5, 4, 9. I'm jabbering instead of throwing the bones. 4. Looking for a 7. Oh, thank heaven. Give me a 7. Boxcars. 7 out. There we go. All right. All right, I think I'm going to wrap it up at that. $15 winner. And let's just see how we ended up. And that was the other thing that I had mentioned earlier. So I went into my phone and I changed it to add the notification for my alarm clock on my watch. And I meant to set it for half an hour before I started this live stream, and I just forgot. So I'll come back and do another live stream, maybe in half an hour or so, and we'll run it out for another half an hour. If you're only going to play dark side always and forever, you're only going to have success on a cold table. I disagree. I disagree with that, Bam. So I think you're going to have success anytime the dice roll at the average or less. And they do that all the time. So the cold table, hot table, I don't buy into that whole philosophy, because yes, you will see long ass rolls, 20, 30, 40 rolls, gotcha, but you see a lot more short rolls. 1 roll, 2 roll, 3 roll, 4 roll, 5 roll, right? So to me, there's no such thing as a hot table, cold table. It's always the table. It's just the probability and the odds and how the dice roll at any particular time. So, I don't agree with that. That's fine, but I think you can make money on the dark side all the time because you have the math on your side. The question's going to be, how do you maintain your bankroll through those really long rolls, right? That to me is the bigger question. If they're hitting point after point after point after point after point, but generally even on the long rolls, Do they really hit that many points? I mean, do you really see more than 3-4 points hit before they 7 out on those really long rolls? Yeah, they have really long rolls. They're just not hitting their point. They're hitting all the other numbers, right? So I don't know. Realistically, I think that, again, the math on this one is sound based on the 7 probability of seeing a 7. So that's my opinion, my philosophy. Yeah, those come out 7s and 11s are freaking brutal. I got you. But, you know, I ran it both ways. I ran it trying to do the lay 4, and I ran it trying to do the prop, you know, the NE7 with the yo. And at this level, it's not so bad, right? Because for $5, I can cover the NE7 for $4 and the yo for $1, right? So I'm only betting $15. So the yo fully covers me. And the 7 pays what, 16 for my 15, but then I lose $1. So the 7 is basically a wash, right? So it's not terrible with this strategy, but when I rolled it out on WinCraps, over 100,000 sessions, I went from 1.3% to sub 1% without doing it to like minus 4% doing it, right? So there was a significant difference in probability, in the win rate, dollar-wise, over 100,000 sessions. So that tells me that it's not a good idea to hedge with the props. The lay 4, yeah, I don't know. The jury's still out on that one. I ran it both ways, rolling it, with the lay 4 and without the lay 4, and it's kind of a wash. It didn't seem to make much of a difference in the overall probability over that 100,000 rolls. So although it's painful to get those hits, and that's what I was saying maybe a little bit earlier was, so maybe when I get hit, if I get knocked off, say there's a come out 7, boom, I get knocked off. Then do I do my lay 4 to try to hedge against another come out 7, right? So I don't know. I haven't tried to program that one or script that one. That may be better. I don't know. The 11s, like I said, the 11s don't bother me because we have the 2s and 3s, right? There's only 2 ways to make an 11. There's 2 ways to make a 3, and there's 1 way to make a 2. So we got 3 to 2 odds on the 11. So I don't care about the 11. It's when, and I hear you, when it's like 7, 7, 11, 7, on the come out, that's freaking brutal. I feel like I'm myself in a boxing ring, and it's just like bam, 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 just getting whacked, with the gloves. It's not a good feeling. But again, mathematically, in the long run, it's okay, right? And I think playing at this lower level, we're not putting as much at risk. So again, maybe we can weather those better. I think that's the way I would say that. Maybe we can weather those come out 7s and 11s better with the same bankroll with a smaller, bet size, like a table minimum bet size. All right, so let's see how we ended up. I think, we ended up a little bit, not much. But we ended up. All right, so there's 20 in dollars. Did we even use any dollars? What did I have the dollars out there for? I don't think we even used them. All right, so there's our 20 that we started with. All right, and we got 75 here. 25, 50, 75. All right, that's 5. All right, so there's 75. And that can go there. All right, so we got 45 bucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25, 35, 45. So we made 45 bucks during that session. And like I said, that was about maybe a little over half an hour, but about a half an hour. So that's not bad. What did you say? Been there many times on both sides. Yeah, I mean, and when I'm rolling all those damn 6s and 8s, I'm just thinking, God damn, I should be on the light side. I should be pressing the 6s and pressing the 8s, but to me, internally, I have a hard time with that when I know I'm looking for the 7. And I really like the concept of like the one hit can't miss, heavies. It's not his, but he basically propagates it, whatever the word is, perpetuates that strategy. Somebody else came up with it originally, I think. But it's basically, you do your don't pass, and then once you get a winner on the don't pass, now you take that profit and you go on the 6 and 8 light side, and you just try to press them up. And I agree with David, from CEG or Casino Quest, And heavy's the same way. And a lot of the people that you see do well at the table are pressers, right? They press their bets. Then the thing that kills me about that, though, is they get upset when the 7 comes and they take down hundreds of dollars in bets. You know, it's like you're pressing your bets like a freaking wild person. You're not collecting, you know, and then you get hit and you're upset because you get hit. And it could be a really long run, you know, and they still get upset. And it's just like, you know, press and collect. Press and collect. Don't just press, because that 7 is just waiting to clobber you, you know? So, I don't know. I don't know the right way to play that. I don't subscribe to the hybrid, you know, dark to light. I just, for whatever reason, it's a comfort thing for me. Being able to comfortably switch gears like that and take advantage of the other side. I wish I could. I mean, and there's been so many tables, like you alluded to, where, you know, you've got somebody that's just, and I've done it on my table, you know, rolling totally random. You know, I'll get a 20 or 30 roll hand. It's not that uncommon, but it's a lot less common than the short hands, right? And that's where we have the advantage with the 7. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll come back maybe in a half an hour and roll out another one for a half an hour. Then I'll go have a cigar and contemplate lunch. All right, thanks for watching. Scott from Paradise Craps. See you back at the table.